One sunny afternoon, a boy named Jack was playing near his favorite oak tree when he noticed something strange, a tiny door at the base of the tree. Curious, he knelt down and touched the door. To his surprise, it swung open, and a soft light poured out. Without hesitation, Jack crawled through the door and found himself in a magical wonderland. All around him were glowing flowers, sparkling rivers, and trees with leaves that shimmered like gold. Birds chirped sweet melodies, and butterflies the size of his hand danced in the air. The whole place felt alive and full of magic. As Jack wandered through the meadow, he met a little creature with fluffy fur and wings like a dragonfly. "Hi there, I'm Spark," the creature said, flying up to him. "You must be new here. Welcome to the magical meadow," Jack grinned. "I'm Jack. This place is amazing. How did I get here?" "This meadow is a secret land that appears to those who are full of wonder," Spark explained. "And today, you're the chosen one." Just then, a soft voice called out from behind a hill. It was Queen Lilac, the ruler of the meadow. She was a gentle fairy with a crown made of flowers. "Jack," she said kindly, "our meadow's magic is fading because the silver stream has stopped flowing. Can you help us restart it?" Jack, always ready for an adventure, nodded. "Of course, but how do I do that?" Queen Lilac handed him a crystal shaped like a raindrop. "This crystal is the key. You must place it at the source of the stream, deep in the enchanted woods." With Spark as his guide, Jack set off for the enchanted woods. The path was filled with amazing sights, animals made of stardust and trees that whispered secrets. When they reached the source of the silver stream, Jack carefully placed the crystal in the dry riverbed. In an instant, the stream burst to life. Water shimmered and sparkled as it flowed once again, bringing magic back to the meadow. Flowers bloomed brighter and the air was filled with music. Queen Lilac appeared and smiled. "You've done it, Jack. Our meadow is saved. As a thank you, you can visit us whenever you like." With a happy heart, Jack said goodbye to Spark and the Queen. He stepped back through the tiny door, knowing that the magical meadow would always be there, waiting for him.
In a little village surrounded by snowy hills, there lived a curious child named Lisa. Lisa loved winter. She loved the way the snowflakes danced in the air and how the world sparkled. But most of all, Lisa loved building snowmen. One crisp December evening, Lisa built her biggest snowman yet. He had a carrot nose, shiny black button eyes, and a scarf she had borrowed from her grandpa. As the sun set, Lisa placed the last piece, a magical top hat her grandmother had given her, saying it was full of holiday cheer. She stepped back to admire her work. "Perfect," she whispered. But just as she turned to leave, a gentle whoosh of wind swirled around her.
"Wait, don't go just yet."
Lisa turned around, her eyes wide. The snowman blinked, wiggled his carrot nose, and gave her the warmest, frostiest smile.
You're alive?
Indeed, I am. Thanks to this marvelous hat and your kind heart, I am Jack the Snowman at your service. But I need your help.
Lisa blinked in surprise. "Me? Help you? With what?"
The Winter Star. It's what keeps the snow and the magic alive in our village. But it's missing. If it isn't returned to the top of the frosty pine before midnight, all the snow will melt and I'll disappear.
Lisa's heart sank. She couldn't let that happen.
Don't worry, Jack. We'll find the Winter Star together.
The two set off into the snowy forest, the moonlight guiding their way. The trees whispered in the wind, and strange shadows danced on the snow. Suddenly, they heard a rustling sound. Out of the bushes popped a mysterious fox, its fur glinting silver under the moon.
"Looking for something, little ones?"
Lisa explained the fox about the Winter Star.
"I might know where it is, but first, can you catch me?"
Lisa looked at Jack, who nodded. Together, they chased the fox through the snow, laughing as they ran. Finally, Lisa slid down a snowy hill and caught the fox's tail.
Gotcha. Now where's the star?
You're quick. Follow the path to the frozen lake, but be careful. The ice spirits guard it.
When they reached the lake, tiny glowing figures appeared around, a group of ice spirits. The winter star sat at the center of the frozen lake, glowing faintly.
Who dares to take our treasure?
Kind spirits we don't wish to steal. The winter star belongs at the top of the frosty pine to keep the snow and magic alive for everyone.
The spirits huddled together, whispering. Finally, the leader stepped forward.
Your kindness has melted our icy hearts. Take the star, but you must work together to place it on the tree before midnight.
Lisa carefully picked up the glowing star, and she and Jack hurried back through the forest. When they reached the frosty pine, it was almost midnight. The tree was tall and slippery, and Lisa wasn't sure how to reach the top.
Jack, give me a boost.
Jack bent his snowy body, and Lisa climbed onto his shoulders. Together, they reached higher and higher. Lisa stretched her arms as far as she could and placed the winter star at the very top. Suddenly, the star glowed brighter than ever, casting a warm, golden light across the village. The snow sparkled like diamonds, and the frosty pines seemed to shine with magic.
We did it, Lisa. The snow is safe, and so am I.
As the first rays of dawn peeked over the hills, Jack gave Lisa a warm smile.
Thank you for your kindness and teamwork. I'll be here every winter as long as the winter star shines bright.
With that, Jack tipped his hat, and Lisa watched as he went back into the snowy forest. That night, as she drifted off to sleep, Lisa smiled. She had made a frosty friend and learned that with kindness and teamwork, even the biggest challenges could be overcome. Good night, little ones. Remember, when we work together, magic can happen, even in the frostiest of winters.